What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about a free 100K. We've been doing this on a weekly basis because the more times that I let you guys know on a week-to-week basis that we're getting a free 100K and giving you the opportunity to talk with me about what we should be doing with the coins that we're getting, we start to now create something where we can figure, is it worth the re-roll method? Is it worth it for us to kind of save it and see what's going on with it? I know right now with the way the market is, it's not a lot of coins, but when you look at the auction house, it's a buyer's market. You could pretty much build your team up pretty well if you just sit there and lurk and watch what these cards are selling for. We're going to go over a few things. Number one, I want to tell you guys, if you go over to that whole situation where they had the color smash, you're going to see now that these things are repeatable. For a limited amount of time. You can no longer just do it and keep doing it because people were putting too many of them on the auction house. So that's something that's been happening as far as the re-rolls go. So right now it's 3 and you have 2 for Ed Reed, and that's pretty much it, and you're done with it. All right, so if you guys were to look and see what you can do as far as, like, you know, Barry Sanders was selling for as low as 170. All right, so you're looking at it right now like, yo, Gmia, it's only 100K. Yeah, but my newer viewers that that just got the game, that means a lot to them. So we as veterans have to help nurture our new young in, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like a baby cub, we got to be ready to go because those players are then going to grow into, you know, the veterans that we are, and then we're going to create even more ways to make more, you know, more coins and get players for cheaper amounts. So we have to be able to understand and analyze that as well. Now, what we're going to do right now, I'm going to show you the 50K twice that you get from playing the week. You play weekend league and you win 10 games. Now, some of you guys came here and you started off and said, yeah, but Gmia, I can't win those games. Like these dudes are crazy out there. And then after you guys understand the simplicity, bro, look, it's a very, very basic thing that has to happen. You're going to have to go out there and be a savage. You're going to have to run the ball every snap. You're going to have to blitz everybody. Listen, I know it sounds weird, but you guys are going to make this money regardless if you like it or not, because I'm going to make sure that you do. And there's nothing you can really say or do about it. Like, bro, get out there and get it done because it's open weekend league. So that means that there's a lot of guys out there that has no idea what they're doing and they're just logging in. And you're going to get those teams that have the basic overall players. You know what I'm talking about? Like the dudes that come out with 94 overalls and all that foolishness. So as you guys build your team up, that's going to be an ideal way for you guys to just jump in and get 10K. I'm going to go over here and show you guys, you know, pretty much where you can find all the information, the stay home play together pretty much. So you have these different opportunities to get free packs and all this stuff. 5 games in weekend league, 10 games in weekend league, that's 50K. I would, you know, encourage you guys to, you know, win the 7 games in head-to-head seasons. Regardless of the rank level that you're at, you're going to go ahead and get 2 game changer packs. They have been pretty good for me. I don't know how they've been for a lot of you guys. Some of you guys have said they sucked, whatever. The squads, I don't really play squads. I've been trying my best to try to partition my time, but unfortunately I have a Twitch show that I have to do during the week that takes up a lot of my time, and I haven't been able to do it. I would like to do that before this whole stay home and play together situation is done. I want to definitely try to get that done. For those of you guys that play solo battles, winning 7 games is going to earn you 2 elite player packs. I've seen you guys pull some really freaky stuff out of that as well. All right, so that's something that I just wanted to make sure that I pointed out, so that way you guys can understand exactly what's happening. Now, when it comes down to what are we spending that 100K on, that is a very, very good question. Okay, now, what unopened packs do I have? What are these things? Oh, my draft class packs from from the house rules. That's cool. All right, so look, this right now, when we go ahead and take a look at the auctions and the trades, right? You're going to have to go ahead and start to look through the prices that I just mentioned to you. Now, Barry Sanders' price it has to have gone up because what happened was when they started to limit it, people can't really get it as much. So that's what's going on with it. He's at 199. Like I told you, the lowest that I seen Barry at was like 170. Okay, so if you are a new player and you're starting out, Ed Reed, you know, remember that these draft picks can be played with. You know, you can use them as players, but that's not the full Cam Newton. You actually need 2 of those for a full Cam Newton, or 2 of those to get the #1 draft pick in the set. I put together a video yesterday that explains everything about the draft promo. So you guys go check that out if you would like. I just want to kind of give you guys some insight into it because, you know, I have to make sure that it's balanced for both my newer viewers and people that are veterans, so that everybody knows they're getting a little something out of it. Obviously, for my veterans, you guys are probably like, look, I'm about to use that 100K. I'm going to probably try to snipe me like a 97, 96, and I'm going to go re-roll, and I'm going to go make some coins out of this draft promo. The issue is this, though, and I want to be very, very clear, that it's 6,000 training for each one. All right, it's somebody dropped it for 164 though. Let me snag. Okay, it already expired. All right, cool. All right, what's it meant to be? All right, cool. So that right there, I was gonna go ahead and grab that, even though I think the #1 pick is gonna be Joe Burrow, and he's not gonna be somebody that we can use. You know, going and completing that Cam Newton, I know some of you guys said his release is really garbage. You can see he's going for 278 right now. I don't think that they've put a limit on his thing yet, the way that they did for Barry Sanders and Ed Reed. So I'm giving you guys ideas because look, if you start to save the currency, even if you don't have a lot of Mutcoins, over a couple weeks span of grinding the solos and getting all those other free packs, you'll be able to afford a free, you know, like a 99 for like pretty much just playing the game. It's pretty much free. You got to go ahead and win 10 games. You got to win 7 games in head-to-head, head-to-head to go ahead and get the game changer packs. You have all those challenges in there that you could go ahead and get more free packs, more coins. And then additionally, there are other challenges that have to do with the draft that can pretty much get you a free 97 overall draft player. I'm going to get to that in more detail in a future video because some of you guys wanted to know more in depth about the plan of that action. So there are a lot of different ways for you guys to utilize the coins that you're getting right now. Now, again, with the way that everybody's buying this up, you could theoretically, right, use that 100K, go get training, and just go into the store and go crazy. All right, you could just do whatever you like. Bro, listen, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just be a maniac inside the store, and I'm going to spend 57 racks. Bro, 57 racks over and over again and see what I can get with that 100K. All right, because that's what's going on right now. Now, if you get a decent pull, you can definitely make out depending on what those draft picks will be. Now, this is the interesting thing. I believe that the #2 draft pick is going to be Chase Young. I also believe that he's the best individual player in the draft. But unfortunately, the Bengals, unless they trade the pick, that's the way it's going to work out. Joe Burrow will be the #1 pick. So look, most of us are not going to use Joe Burrow, but I'm going to use Chase Young. And they better not play around with his speed and his excel, because I'm going to need that dude to be flying off the edge. But that's not what this is about. This is what it's about. If you guys wanted to use that 100K and invest in this draft, that's another way that you can utilize it. Okay, if that's just something that you wanted to be able to do with it, it all depends on how you actually want to do it. But if you guys need an example of it, I'll show you right now. All right, so look, we just made 100K, right? So we can go inside the we could go inside the auction house and figure out what's going on and see what amount of training we could actually get for that. So let's go take a look at some of the overalls of the players that are available. All right, so I would think probably around 97, right? A 97 would be going for about 100K. All right, so look, that's a 96. I would try to find a 97 and snipe them and see what we could do with it, because there's a lot of cards that are coming out where you could actually, you know, definitely 100% just snipe it. With 97 overalls, Ultimate Legends. Dudes are just selling for like hotcakes, bro. Like, it's wild. All right, what is this? Come on. All right, so that dropped all the way to 90. All right, where's the 97s? 97s. We're not really seeing them. We probably would have to go like by position because it jumped up so high. So I think, what is it? Let's go left outside linebacker and check it, because I believe that dudes were sniping Kevin Green for a little bit cheaper. Okay, so he's there. Where's the other one? All right, 117. All right, and the reason that I'm telling you guys don't settle for the 96 is because people are getting extremely desperate to get rid of these cards to try to build up everything that they have, because whether they're trying to get golden tickets or whatever and put together the coins, I don't know, but we could go ahead and check what's going on with the price ranges of the golden tickets and give you guys an idea of what's happening. But a lot of these cards, that's what people are trying to do at this point. So you guys got to understand that with the way that all these things are getting sold, people are just trying to accumulate currency to be able to go out there and get the other cards that they want. So if you just sit there like a crow in the dark, bro, looking for somebody that's dead on the ground, you could end up getting very, very lucky. I would not settle for anything less than a 97 overall. So let me close this out so we could go back to what I was just talking about. I'm gonna go back to the quality again. The 98s, unfortunately, unless you've been watching the channel for a while and been saving your currency, the 98s are gonna go about 180. You could probably snipe one for like 170 depending on what's going on. You're not gonna get too lucky with the 98s, but the 97s, a clean 100K is gonna yield you one of those things probably a lot sooner than later, because people are gonna be starting to get very, very desperate. And the difference in the amount of training is so much from the 96 to the 97. I've made that mistake in the past, and you guys were the ones that told me like, yo, Gmia, you probably should kind of hold off and try to get the higher overall. So that's something that you would do. Okay, so look, for us right now, all that's available are the 96s. So I wouldn't waste my coins right now to do this. I would actually lurk it. Okay, I would lurk it and then wait for the opportunity to get a 97 for about 100K, get that training, and then go into the store and re-roll. All right, so let's go ahead and give you an example of what the amount of training would be for a 97. I'm pretty sure my veterans have been all over this, going crazy in the draft. I've been getting so many tweets. Yo, Gmia, I pulled this, I pulled that. Yo, keep pulling them, bro. All I want to do is see you guys keep eating. So right here, Kevin Green, that's 48,000, right? I don't know what the 96s are. Do I have a free 96 that's just chilling? No, I do not. I do not have a 96 overall that's just chilling, so I can't do anything with that. So you get the 48,300. So you divide that by like 7, you know what I'm saying? You're looking at like 7 pulls. So you could get like a clean 7 of that. And then you could see what you would get out of that, you know, re-roll situation and understand what's happening. So because I know I had that card, because I pulled it as one of my free cards over the 13-week period, we can go over and I can give you the example. Well, that's like 6. I thought it was like 7. So we get a little bit more. So we can bring this down to about 50K. So we can re-roll it. And this is what you can do with it to kind of, oh, the first thing is a 90? Bro, that's glitchy. But what do we do with this? Hold on. What set is this? What set is this guy going into? Hold on. Because they start off with a 90. Hold on. Team of the year. I don't care about 6, 11 to 20 picks, 6 to 10. All right, we'll just hold on to him for now because I don't know exactly what he does. But that was glitchy. So our objective right now is going to we're going to use about, like, get it down to about 50, 40K. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that would be the best bet for us. And then we can go into the actual sets and make whatever we can make out of it and then sell that card back. Obviously, with the way the market is, it's not really that it's not really that cost productive to keep doing this. But I just want to give you guys an idea, because if you get lucky, you know, 1 or 2 times, you can really, really have some fun. Another 90. So we got 2 90s out of it, and we're going to go down to about 50. And then after we've done all this, depending on what your pack luck is like, you can then go into the actual sets and figure out what you want to do. Obviously, you're seeing that we're getting a lot of 96s. I mean, not 96, 86s. If it was 96, I'd be raging happy right now. But that's pretty much the gamble. And that's why I don't want everybody to think that this is something that is so lucrative, because people are posting tweets. You know, people get lucky. I got lucky. I pulled the golden ticket. Then I spent almost 3 mil and EA showed me who was boss. You know what I'm saying? So these are things that you can utilize to make more. Keep in mind though, guys, that I can easily sell off what I'm getting right now instead of using it in sets to get the training back. But this is not my objective, to go ahead and you know, make more training or whatever like that. My objective is to show you guys exactly what's going on and figuring out how we can do it. I will get one more and then we're done. So this is what it is. You could pull a 99 Cam Newton, you could do all that stuff. That's all good and well, that's fine. But for the most part, that's pretty much it for us. We got a decent amount right there. We're gonna go ahead and back out. Now, when you go over to the sets, it's up to you how you want to do it. Okay, what do you want to do with these draft picks? Okay, you can figure out, what do you got, 3 93s, 3 90s, and it earns a chance of a 93. How many we need of this? 3? Yeah, so this set is garbage. You're like, we're not trying to do that. We're not trying to go out here. Okay, 486 overall to earn a 90 draft pick player. That'll give us 3 90s over here, and then we'd be able to get, we would have to make a couple of these. Yeah, those sets are kind of ridiculous, so I probably wouldn't go that route. And this is actually making those players. What do you have here? Cam Newton, 296. Okay, 493 overall draft pick. Nah, we good. And then the draft diamond. So pretty much if you wanted to do it this route, we would have to, those 90s we just got, we would pretty much be making a 93. Now, would that be cost effective for us? I don't know, because 390s to make 193, we'd have to see what the prices of all the cards are. So inside of those sets, it doesn't seem like you make a lot. You just have to keep gambling and make as much as you can. That's ultimately what it looks like, what it looks like to me. So if we were to say, you know what, we're gonna quick sell everything we just got, right? How much did we make? We're only gonna make 24,000 back. So what would that bring us to? It'll bring us to about 60K. So we lost a lot by doing that. So what is the next option, right? We could check the prices of the 86 overalls and see what those are doing. So now we see that it's like 4 grand each. We're not really doing anything. Now with the 90s, you see like how it took 3 90s to make the 193? We could see if it was worth it. But look at what the price, what is that right? Oh my, bro. I'm like, yo, what? You saw how that was 3,700? See, that's what I'm saying with these snipes, bro. It's like, yo, what? Like, I had to double take. Like, how is that price like that? But some people just be trying to get a minimal amount of coins to go ahead and complete something that they're doing. So those two is 30. All right. So obviously another one with 15 would be 45K. So 3 of those, we would have to get at least 45K for the 93. Is that really worth it? Is that something that you want to do? Because that's more than likely how it's going to work out. But you have nothing else that you can do with these cards other than try to build them up and make that ultimate exchange inside of those sets. But it just looks like it's not as cost effective. So let's go check the price of the 93, and then that will pretty much give us the idea of what, are those sets really worth it or not? And then we'll go from there, because like I said, to sell it for 15K, you're not gonna make anything. It's gonna be an absolute joke. So we're not gonna do that. So let's go there, and then we're gonna go to the program. And then we're going to see with the draft picks what's going on. Okay, NFL draft picks. So the 93s are 30K. So you would actually make out by selling those 3 and making 45K and then buying these picks. You see what I'm saying? Because it's 15, 15, 15. So 15K extra for doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, to sell them individually and just buy these. And then that way you could complete the set cheaper and then make more currency off of what you're getting, because if that's the going rate, that makes more sense. That's my opinion. That's the way that I, pretty much nickel and dime it and try to figure out ways to make currency. But that's on you, how you guys feel with that whole situation. So, again, it all starts with earning the Mutcoins first. So go out there, get your free currency, and this is the way that I would do it for the current promo. If you guys have any other questions or comments about the draft promo, I do have the video available right here. Just search it. It was put out a day ago that explains every single thing about the promo. Anything else you guys want to ask, go ahead and leave it in the comment section. Hopefully you guys are out there being safe. Take care. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.